Hi. I hate Discord. God. I swear, I need to uninstall Discord right before a stream. Right before I stream, I'm just gonna uninstall Discord and close all my browser tabs. Yeah. I always turn the sounds off, but for some reason it insists on turning them back on. I don't know why. Yeah, I always turn the sounds off. I've done it like maybe like 5 times now already on like I don't know what the heck. Anyway, hi, hey Badman, and Sala Cavallini and Vending Machine, or should I call you Pac Vim? I don't know if Vending Machine is kind of it kind of seems like a mouthful, but at the same time it's like it's only 4 syllables and I don't know. Hey Racklad, welcome. Yeah, I hope your day is and was wonderful as well. Yeah, I'm kind of my sound's all right, right? I'm kind of out of it today, honestly. Like today's been kind of a long day and I'm kind of, yeah, I was like almost thinking of maybe like canceling the stream, but I didn't want to, and I figured I'll just do like a chill Shapes Zatsudan, and you know, we can enjoy the sounds of Shapes.io and the therapeutic factory crunching while I show you how far I've gotten and we chat, because I feel like there's a lot to chat about right now. I mean, did you hear about Hollow EN? Like the new reveals, and there's a certain rodent type, it seems, that's that actually makes me kind of I have a lot of feelings. Honestly, that's part of it. Like that's one of the things that, along with like other stuff and just like, you know, running around doing errands and yeah, a certain time of the month where I feel particularly VM, yeah, that could work. First thing I saw of Halloween was 2 of them having Twitter trouble. Oh no! Like what kind of Twitter trouble? Did one of them say that they'll like pub stomp them, or I don't know. I've seen VTubers get in trouble, and well, not even just VTubers, just people that don't seem to understand that bots can't read irony, like and just I honestly, that I'm not really even a fan of that sort of stuff, like just kind of like the fake like, oh, I'll beat your ass, or you know, fuck you, and like I don't know, just to really like haha, we're just chumming around by inciting acts of violence against each other, you know, that's just something we do for fun, you know. I don't really like that. I might be a little old-fashioned or kind of like too wholesome for my own good, but maybe I just, you know, I like just being nice and loving and friendly to the people I like, you know. Massive surge of traffic for brand new accounts tripping bot warnings. Yeah, I guess because I guess there's not a lot of like, I mean, there's not a lot of situations where like you have that, except for maybe like surprise celebrities, but like even so, like just for the sudden rush of people. Oh yeah, I mean just the fact that you just get a sudden rush of people, like I don't know. That's part of the reason why I'm a little conflicted. Like I'm not the jealous type, and I'm happy for like, and that there's, you know, more VTubers in the world, and I hope the best for people's success. And you know, I'm not about to like talk bad about anybody, but at the same time, you know, it does give me like slightly complicated feelings to like look at the what's her name? I have to look at the names. What's names? Hakosu Berza. Bears. That's interesting name. But the rat one, and you know, just looking at her YouTube and it already having like 22,000 subscribers, and I'm like, I'm happy for you, but like, I don't know, it's all complicated. I don't, you know, like I could lie and say that I'm not at all like affected by it, but I mean, I'm just a little slightly. I'm not like gonna be like petty or anything, or like, you know, just be like, damn, I can't believe the son of a bit, you know, like you know, I'm happy for people's success. It's just, you know, human emotions. It's just, you know, human rat human, you know, along those lines. Her mama is a loli artist, really? Yeah, I saw that she kind of looks like a palette swap of like an FGO character. And that's not, I'm not trying to be insulting. I like, she literally, like, if you look at the FGO character that her mama has done, like, it has kind of the same hair and coloring style going on. I mean, the outfits are different, but like, you know, it does kind of like, it does feel very similar. Wait, Discord, wait, I thought I closed Discord. Wait, where's there a Discord tab open? Oh, you know what? I did the dumb thing and I closed Discord, but I didn't like close it. I wish there was an option that like if you just hit the X in the top right corner that it actually closes Discord and you don't have to like go into your taskbar and right click and hit quit and stuff, you know? It's just yeah. Sorry about that. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm kind of like I'm not ready to like be on my game and like be in like teaching mode, or because I'm kind of burnt out today, honestly. Like and you know, it's kind of like the end of the day for me too. Like I stream at basically the end of the day for me. So you know, I normally like take a nap in the afternoon or evening, and I didn't get around to that because I had too much stuff going on, you know. Oh, and that's right, I didn't put well, let's just talk a little bit more. Yeah, we can get to shapes in a bit, because like, you know, that has its own soundtrack and the music is so good, and you know, we're gonna be talking anyway, so streamer mode for Discord, I think there is. I don't know, like I thought it already like automatically turned on or something, but that's more for like preventing stuff from like displaying on screen, which there's no real danger of that, like, because there's never a situation where my Discord window is like threatening to be displayed on screen. So I think that's more has to do with like, you know, keeping like keeping information, like, I don't know, because I honestly don't know, like maybe it does stuff to the sounds too, but yeah, I just try to like close Discord before I stream, because I don't really need it on while I stream. So, and like, you know, like I said, I've disabled the sounds like multiple times and it just turns itself back on. I don't know why. Sana seems like a tall lady. Which one's Sana? Let's see. Oh yeah, Sana. Yeah, and she's also her artist is like the artists this time around. Like I'm actually familiar with at least a few of them, because like I mean, there's 3 that are, wait, maybe more, because I think all of them actually have done something with FGO, because I saw this meme going around that talked about like the different artists of the 5, and I know like Sana's is Paco, who did like Arjuna and Nobu, and then like Wada Arco, of course, was the time, the blue time one is, yeah, Oro Crony. But yeah, very Wada Arco. And I'm not familiar with Mumei's artist, or Fauna's, but, and then like, yeah, Bale's artist is from, you know, does like FGO characters too. So like that's three, at least three that have done like FGO characters. And then I think one of them has done CE art for FGO. Yeah. But yeah, it's cool. Like there's definitely a lot going on with Bales' outfit. And yeah, there's definitely pretty busy. Like I feel pretty like plain in comparison almost. I mean, I don't you know, I'm not gonna like really compare myself or I don't wanna like yeah, I mean I like how I look. I don't have any like apprehensions about anything, and I think she looks pretty cool. I mean, we're just very different. Like we're almost like opposites. Like even though I tend towards chaotic characters in like D&D, like I'm not really the embodiment of chaos. Well, I mean, there's, you know, I might have certain sides to me that like never see the light of day, but yeah, that's a secret. But normally I'm pretty like, you know, down to earth and mellow. So I'm not really like I don't know. We'll see how their personalities are. She might be like, I don't know how much of a ball of energy she'll be. But the descriptions, you know, there's only so much you can go off of without actually like seeing them in person, you know. VTuber Cringe posted Megumin art from Hako's mom. Why is art in scare quotes? Like, is it bad? I only seen a tiny bit, so I'm excited to dive in and find out more about them. And definitely peek the mamas and papas. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely interesting. Like, I don't know, like, I'm sure the VTuber world is abuzz right now. I haven't really been on Twitter at all. I just saw that I only really went on Twitter to like post that I was gonna stream Shapes tonight and post my stream link, and I saw on the sidebar that Hollow Council, I think that's what it, Hollow Council, but like, you know, their tag is trending, which is pretty cool. To have a VTuber tag in like the trending, although I kind of try to avoid looking at the trending at the same time. I have no idea if I can say hentai on stream without it getting filtered. I guess you can. I mean, I see it just fine. You can just you can just like use like code words if you're worried about like hentai getting like you can be like, wait, let me hold on. Wait, you can be like that. Hentai. I have a couple of like funny emoji code word ideas. like I won't say what this one is. I won't say what this one is referred to, but I think you can get it if you look at what the Japanese name for it is, but like, yeah, Japanese name for crab. That can be code word for something else too, but I don't really know the context in which you'd be spamming that, but but yeah. Well, we're gonna move on. I might be losing my say-so cards right now. Not that I really had any to begin with. Especially if you've like peeked at my likes anytime in the past ever. I've especially been getting more bold lately. I just don't care anymore about my likes. I mean, I figure like, you know, even if there are possibly like minors that peek through my likes. Like anything that I like that's 18 and up should be from a account marked sensitive. So I mean that should right like. I mean they shouldn't see it if they right? Like I think that's how Twitter works. but I mean I. I'm not gonna. I don't want to like restrict my likes. You know what I mean? Like I like what I like, and I'm not ashamed of it. So yeah. Anyway, we can get to. Wait. Oh, did it really stop right there? Oh, that was perfect. Yeah, we can get to shapes. Especially since the shapes music is so good. So even if we're just like idling while shapes are being built, I mean that's fine too, I know we're not on the game screen yet. Hold on. All right, I think we're in. There's nothing incriminating, I don't think. Hey Terrence, welcome! Hey! I dig be you, and if there are consequences to being your self-worth, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I feel about things, I'll give, like, common courtesy, I guess, but, after a certain point, I just gotta be me. Anyway, I haven't touched Shapes.io in, like, probably like a week at least. Like, I mean, I definitely played it a decent amount, like after the stream, for like the few days after the stream. But I kind of stopped playing it and just kind of put it on the back burner. Because I reached like a point in the game where it's like, yeah, we'll see. I'll show you. I basically reached a point in the game where like I've unlocked all like it's a little too bad because there's like the tier 1 through 4 shapes, and I could have shown you all like the different fancy things because I have like this is my factory now. Yeah, it's kind of sprawling, right? I redesigned the hub area so that I just have like these four lines going straight into the hub, so I can and this is cheating right here, but I'll explain that later. But yeah, so I just have like I made these long lines so that I can just build off of them and then just feed them into the line, so I don't have to like worry about getting stuff all the way to the hub. I just have to get it to like one of the 4 cardinal direction axes. Yeah, the axes, and honestly, like all these, like here you can see like my complicated shapes that I was making earlier, but I stopped production on them because I don't need them anymore. Like this is the only shape I need for upgrades for now. There's a few more shapes, but this is like the getting to like the late game, I guess. And then this is the level 18 shape. So I have to make this, and I have to make like a lot of this. So that's and then yeah, like I shut these down because yeah, I don't need those anymore. And then like what's going on over here? Wait, I have to remember the controls. Oh yeah, these were like, yeah, they've definitely gotten fairly complicated with the stacking now. Like here, I'll show you. Like there's 4 layers that you can stack up to. Rats multiply very fast, and it seems they also build factories really fast. I mean, I guess they multiply really fast. I guess I'm a failure of a rat because I'm like, never gonna have kids. Well, I have my cats. Those are my kids. But yeah, and I got like all these shapes too. These are nifty. it kind of almost reminds me of like my there's no black in this of the colors, you know? There's only like the additive like RGB colors. I forget what those are called. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of my pin. I've been playing the hell out of Satisfactory with my friends, so these are vibes. Yeah, I was actually thinking about checking out Satisfactory. I heard it's like first-person Factorio, basically, which sounds interesting. I don't know how I'd like it. But yeah, so I got like this stuff too, and I guess I've unlocked a whole bunch of stuff too. Like I got these storage containers that can kind of like can store backed up stuff, so my lines don't have to be perfectly balanced. And yeah, it's there's a lot of interesting stuff in this game now. And I also have stuff like a rate checker. So like if I can look and see how many items per second. Or wait, is that 6 items? Is that 6 items? No, that's not 6 items per second. It's... I have to remember what do you think? Oh, I guess it is 6 items per second. I don't know, that seemed a little fast to me, but I guess my conveyor belts are going pretty fast now, so mixing light instead of pigments, oddly. Oh yeah, because it's with mixing light, right? The big surprise of Satisfactory is as movement. Is that like smooth movement? Increase speed, crouch, slide, extend, jump mechanics, and oh. So it's almost like factory and parkour, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, this is why I stopped. Oh, this is an abomination of nature. Yeah, this is. I only needed to make so many of these, and look at, they're kind of like neat shapes. This is just garbage. This is like super garbage. Like the outs are feeding into the in slots, and I'm just like making like all this chaff because I only needed this shape, but I was also making like all these other shapes just kind of as garbage. But I just did it. It was kind of trash, but. And indeed it does. It has a crazy amount of movement options. Oh, that actually sounds kind of interesting. So yeah, I might actually just like remove like all of this stuff. Like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna just destroy this. Like let's just destroy this now. Because this is just. This is just embarrassing. Like, let's see how many buildings. 2,312. Yeah, I want to do that. Oh, I just unlocked an achievement. Perfectionist. I think because I've trashed 1,000 things. So yeah, that's not even a lot. Alright, and this will clear up space too. Speaking of fertility, Hakos already got pregnant. Really? Wow. That's fast. I mean, getting like NSFW art at all like that fast is pretty great. But that specific type of art is is it like the process of getting, I don't know if this is, well, I should be talking about this, but is it like post-pregnancy or like in the process of getting pregnant? Let's just destroy this stuff too, I think. I think this is, yeah. Because the thing is, a lot of these buildings too, like, were kind of like made before I had certain upgrades, and also before I had a good understanding of how to build like nicer, because like you notice like these are made a lot nicer, and I also have blueprints. That's why I have so many of these shapes. Because I unlocked blueprints, which is really cool because, you know, I can take like this complicated shape, and then I can just copy it now. So it's actually fairly easy for me to make like pretty large factory setups now. It does cost something, but like if you notice, like, you know, this huge thing is like 880 and I have 1.8 million. 1.8 million of these things, so yeah, I'm probably past the point where I have to worry about, and yeah, those are just constantly streaming in. Hold on a second. The JPEG itself is pregnant? I really like that. It's like making a blueprint. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what it is. These are like the blueprint, oh, it says, yeah, right here, paste last blueprint. You can't actually save them into a book, I don't think. So you kind of just have to copy like setups that you already have elsewhere on the map. Or just make like the small scale and then just copy it. But at least everything's like pretty balanced now. Like I know like the number of things that I need in order to have like a fully saturated belt. Going at like the max, like, cause my belt's, yeah, 12 items a second. So I can just like do the math and determine like how many things I need in order to like, yeah, fully saturate all the belts and have a full, so basically our goal today is, in addition to making this shape, we're also gonna try to make like a lot of these shapes we're gonna need, cause yeah, I mean the upgrades only require more and more of these, so and when you upgrade, you actually like expend the shapes to upgrade, which I didn't realize when we were playing it the first time, but yeah, so we need to build like a lot. We're gonna need like 100k just for this tier 6, and then we're gonna need increasing amounts of this as time goes on. So we really wanna build a really nice setup, so we have like at least 4 full belts streaming into our hub of that shape, I think. Before I'll be satisfied. I mean, probably we could make do with like 2, like 8 belts, I guess. But that would be a little like we'll worry about getting the 4 belts up and running first before. And I mean, you know, if we get the 4 running, we can always just double it, I guess, and just copy our setup in another place, and then like fill another belt. I'm glad this game has a copy and paste mode because this would have taken ages. Yeah, it would have definitely taken like a lot longer. The copy paste like definitely speeds things up a fair bit, especially if you're like multiplying the amount that you need. It's relatively easy to multiply what you have. But yeah, I don't know if I want to touch this stuff. This over here is... This is kind of a jank setup, I think. Let's see. What is this even going to? Alright, where... Okay, so we have 2 full belts streaming into. So basically, if all of these were on one belt, it would be it'd take up 2 full belts, I guess. Yeah, so we're gonna need, so just to give you an idea of the size, like we're gonna need at least this much. Well, we'll figure it out. Let's see here. Do we want to start out on this, or do we want to start out on this? Wait, let's see what we unlock next. Unlock rotator 180 degrees. Yeah, let's work on getting unlocks. Oh yeah, so yeah, the ultimate goal of this game is to make a machine that can make anything. I'm not really good at like wiring, and I don't really know much about that. Oh, you know what? I forgot about my ramen. No. Yeah, that's another thing. Like I made like a little bit of ramen. I was gonna eat it before the stream, but then I ended up like, yeah. just kind of a little bit frazzled, and also I don't know if this stream will go on as long as my streams usually do, like the 3 or 4 hours. I might just stop after like 2 or 2.5 hours maybe. We'll see how I feel, but just to give you a warning, yeah, it might not go as long as I typically do. You know, it's this kind of like it's like premium ramen. It's not like the really cheap cup ramen noodles. Not that there's anything wrong with those. I actually like usually get those if I'm gonna have like an easy cup ramen. I also like the other kind, like the package instant ramen. That then when I make those, I'll be a little bit fancier. Like that's for like a full meal, you know. And I'll like put like shrimp and an egg in usually for the packets ones. But like for cup ramen, I typically just go once in a while. Like I'll have like the cool bowls from the Asian store. But I just got these from the grocery store. They're like, it's called like Mike's Mighty Good craft ramen. It's kind of like, you know, it's very I don't know, very EN. It's not like it I mean, Mike's Mighty Good Ramen. I don't know, like I don't know how to describe it. It's like, it's pretty good though. I just had a sip of the broth, and it's pretty good. It's pretty small too. I think that's another like appeal of it, honestly. Although it's kind of pricey. I mean, yeah, obviously like anything that bills itself as like craft ramen is not going to be like as cheap as top ramen or cup noodles, you know. But it's also like a smaller portion, so it's more reasonable, I think. If you just want like a smaller snack, and the broth is good, so I like it so far. Yeah, I've never really had these, but I figured I'd try them out. So I bought a couple. I got the pork tonkatsu one right now. Oh yeah, and hold on, let me. I was blowing out a candle. Aren't candles like, don't you love the smell of a candle like right after it's burnt out? I don't know. I really like smells. I'm really like a scent sort of girl. I like various scents. And I don't know. I just like various smells. They're very nice to me. Like I think one of my favorites is like pumpkin spice, and and Nag Champa, and but like I really like pumpkin spice candles, and I saw that they had those at the store. Like they're already starting to put like Halloween stuff at the grocery store. Or at the supermarket. It's kind of like surprising. I mean, it's still like what, August, September, October. Yeah, there's still over like 2 months until August or until October, and yeah, my birthday's around there too. But yeah, like it's oh, what was I talking about? Sorry. I really like pumpkin spice, and yeah, they started offering them again. So I had to pick up a couple candles. I went. That's one of the things I went to do today. Is I went grocery shopping. I've been ordering my groceries a lot, but this time I actually like went into the grocery store and I shopped, since I was out and about dealing with other stuff and getting stuff taken care of, and I had like appointments. So I decided to just actually go to the store myself, and you know, yeah, and I saw candles. Ordering groceries also does help with like not it's like a double-edged sword, or it has its good and bad qualities, I guess. Cause like the advantage to ordering your groceries, I mean, besides the obvious ones of not having to go there and everything, is it's also kind of a disadvantage in a way, but you don't have to or you don't get like tempted as you're like walking by aisles and see stuff and you're like, oh, I want to get that. So it might be a little bit more focused since you're you're punching in exactly what you want and searching for it, as opposed to like just kind of browsing the aisles. And you know, I'm a little bit impulsive. Oh, this is like one of my favorite tracks too. But yeah, so I'm kind of impulsive. So when I go to the grocery store, I end up getting like more stuff than I would get if I just ordered groceries. And although it's also like there's also a couple things that I just can't order via delivery for some reason, so I have to kind of like go into the store for it. Like whenever I go to the Asian store and get like stuff from there, yeah. But going to the actual supermarket, I haven't been doing that as much lately. Yeah, you have to excuse me. I'm like I might not be the best host as I usually am, cause I'm hungry and kind of out of it, so. The noodles are kind of a different texture. Well, it's hard to say because they're probably overcooked, because I mean I made this a while ago at this point and it's like cooled down, but they're a little soft, but they're pretty good noodles. The raccoon trash grabbing mine takes over. It's all good. I'm just happy to see you. Oh, I'm happy to see you too. I'm happy to see all my snugs. I'm thankful that you enjoy watching my streams and that you'll come chat, even though I'm just like sitting here in a Shapes IO game, not even playing. This is basically like the screensaver with really good music right now. That's the thing about Shapes though, is like you can it's good for like it's good as a pseudo idle game, where like you do some stuff and then you let it go and you kind of just do other stuff, or because you know you can wait for, you can either build more stuff to make it go faster, or you can just wait and let it accumulate, and like I'm not gonna need these shapes after I make this, so there's not necessarily, I don't have to make it like, you know, breakneck speed like 4 full belts or anything. I can just make like one belt worth setup, and it'll complete like in a little while. You know, so let's see what we're gonna make. We got nothing going on over here, so let's build over here. So there are 4 shapes in the game, like 4 main shapes. There's circle, square, star, and pinwheel. Pinwheel only ever occurs in half at most. You have to kind of like construct it in order to make like a full pinwheel. See, like you have to like cut it, and then let's see. Let's put the trash there. Just illustrating the example. Like if I stack these, see, and then we have pinwheel shape. So that's the 4th shape, and then see, this is the star shape. And then yeah, we have circle and square, and then there's 4 layers that you can stack up to, and they get increasingly smaller as you go up in the layer. And there's 4 layers, 4, 8, 12, and like 16 quadrants in terms of like what point any part of a shape can be on. So like, for example, this right here is half of a star on the upper quadrant, and then a whole circle on as the 2nd layer, and then the 3rd layer is a half circle. So, and then that makes this alien shape. I don't know. It looks kind of cool. It kind of reminds me of the Android symbol. So yeah. Anyway, we don't need that right now. So let's see. We just need circles and stars. Well, and we got circle and star right here. We also need green and yellow. This is handy here too, because you can, if you forget what colors you need, you can just look at it right here. We need red and green to make yellow. Not much. Just chatting about like stuff related to shapes and and the ramen that I was eating, and the fact that I like scents, and I like the smell of burnt candles and pumpkin spice. I don't know. I know like it's very like stereotypical like American to like cheese and to like pumpkin spice, but you know, I've always been of the philosophy that like, I don't know, I don't want to stop doing something or not like something just because a lot of people like it, or people I don't like the thing, you know. It's just, you know, I mean, you know, I feel like everyone might have that urge to kind of possibly, but yeah, I don't want to like, you know. So yeah, speaking of scents, how many people here enjoy the smell of gasoline? I do. I like a lot of smells, even the ones that are considered not good. So let's see, we need... So I want to have a full, like, this requires a little bit of math, because if you wanna fully saturate your belts, right? Like, yeah, I think I only need 6 extractors. Oh no, I only need 5 extractors, but 6 6 takes into account possibilities of it being slightly imbalanced if I upgrade them separately. So let's just do 6. Oh yeah, the music in this game is so good. I'm gonna say that a lot. You're gonna hear me repeat that, but yeah, I guess we only need 5. But hey, we got room for 6, so let's do 6. Cause we can get half circles. Honestly, no, we can. If we have 2 full belts of big circles, we only need half of. We only need half of these, so 1 full. Star, okay, and I'm gonna try and build these by hand just so you can see like my process, instead of just copying the blueprint. Also, it's not that hard to rebuild some of these. So I only need 1 line and then 2 of these, so let's. Oh, this is another one of my favorite tracks. I don't know. I like it. I like a lot of these tracks. Let's bring those down. So for the painter, we're gonna need. Wait. Oh, I got something new. A double painter. Colors the shapes on the left inputs with the colors from the top. 1.5 speed, 1.2 items. Double painter. Oh, and yeah, these double painters are new too. I might have to test these. Let's see. So paint's 2 at a time, so it's 1.5 a second times 2, so that's. I should only need 4 of these to make a whole belt. Okay, I think let's make this neat. Oh yeah, there's variants. Wait. When? Hold on. This. Stream this in. Bring this under. Bring this in. Yeah, I think I just need this. So this is 1.5 times 2, so this should output 12. And then, yeah, this setup should feed the... And then I put this down. How would I set this up? I think like this. So this should make a full belt. That's a pretty efficient shape. Let's see. And then... Oops, wrong way. Well, let's not put it right. And let's test the rate. Oh yeah, they can definitely go more complex, because I mean, like I said, the ultimate goal of this game is to make a machine that can make anything, a make anything machine that basically works on its own. Like eventually the level will uncap and then it'll just start asking for random shapes to level to the next level. And there's a way to, like, later on you unlock wires and basically like computer and signal processing and logic gates and stuff. And using that, you can make a machine that automatically reads what the hub wants, makes it, and then throws it back into the hub automatically, and just keeps doing that. Yeah, indefinitely. Like ultimately, like I mean, if you the true beating the game, quote unquote, would be to just, like, you know, a make anything machine that can just level up more or less infinitely, you know? Gasoline can smell nice. Ain't good for you if you go in too hard for it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you shouldn't like, I mean, I like this, like when I'm at the gas station and I smell gasoline, or like, I mean, it kind of gives me memories of like the gasoline smells, like thinking of like driving and pit stops and stuff, and like associated with like like, you know, trips and anything like road related. Like I've been driving since like I've been driving for how many years now? Let me think. I've been driving for a long time now. I think like almost. I'm embarrassed to say, I think I've been driving for almost 20 years now. But yeah, like yeah. So like I've been. I really like the associations with the road, I guess, because I have a lot of fond memories of like trips and stuff. So like yeah, the gasoline just has that. I definitely wouldn't like recommend like huffing gasoline or anything, you know. Just I mean, just enjoy it from afar, sort of like as a kind of occasional thing that you smell when you're at the gas station, you know, offhand. That you can't help it, you know. In situations where you can't help but smell gasoline a little bit, then that's okay, I think. I have a bad habit of sniffing my hands when I touch things. I've been doing it less recently, but it was very obvious. Oh, yeah, that's, I'm trying to think if I do that too. I don't know, I definitely like smell, I don't know, I smell things that, like, it's kind of embarrassing, but yeah, I do smell like, I do like just, you know, sampling interesting scents, I guess, without getting into too much detail. I have some strange preferred scents I enjoy myself, they can be a bit strange, sort of like the extent I eat more fruits. Well, I'd imagine like a raccoon would have very interesting favorite scents, right? If it comes out to exactsies, you might want to add one more. The double painters have a habit of poorly loading output belts due to the way the painted shapes exit, creating gaps sometimes. Oh, really? Oh yeah, we are not quite at max. So yeah, we'll just put one more. That's why I wanted to put the rate meter there for a little bit. Wait, let me see. Like that. Okay, I think this might be good now. Yeah, it looks like... Just enjoy it from afar. Yeah, like, you know. The game says at the beginning that it isn't an idle game, yet the end goal is to make it an idle game. Ever since you were 6? Wait, I'm not... I don't know, my age confuses me sometimes. So let's just... I like Marin's, I was listening to like Marin's English stuff, and she was repeatedly saying she was 17 the second time around. I like that. Except I'm 24. Not quite the second time around, but let's see. So we have a fully saturated that, and then... Well, we don't even need, like... Well, we're gonna have to... Oh, wait, save? Why is it... Oh. Hold on, ramen break. We're just sipping the broth. The broth is really good, honestly. Let's see, so... We want to just... Honestly, we can just, like, duplicate this. And do the same thing, because we're gonna need we're gonna need yellow circles, which is combination of red and green. So if we just we'll put the yellow circles like over here. Wait, why did I only... Yeah, that's 5. So we'll put, let's line them up all nice. We'll put, yeah. And we need yellow circles, so we do need to mix some paint here. And color mixer is 2.4 items per second. So we need 6. We need 6 color mixers. To feed into here. Let's just put them like right here. How did I do this setup? This setup is a little bit, it's a little bit weird how it works, but I think. Let's see. I need to do like that. And then I also need... Put this underpass like that. Let's see. So we got that, and then that's going in. Oh, I have this backward. Okay, so then that's gonna go like that. Three, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Immortality is a hell of a drug. Yeah, I'm still in the early levels of immortality, but I'm not like immortal, but that might be no fun to be truly immortal, I think. It's a little complicated, I think. Alright, so then we got... So now we have yellow. Oh, and then we wanna... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. then we'll feed that right into there. And where's those circles? Okay. Oops, that's not it. Wait. Out of curiosity, what are your favorite dojins? It doesn't have to be NSFW, and it can be more than one. Oh, that's a good question. I'd have to think about that. Especially because I've like read so many dojin that like it's hard to pick a favorite. Although if I would have to, the first thing that came to mind is probably like Iokan's Though the Wind Cries, which is a Toho. It's non-H actually, but it's a Toho fic talking about like the history of Suwako and like the early days of the Moria. It's a really interesting take on things, and I really like the interpretation of Suwako-sama in that. It's really nice. And the art's good, and like the story is good, and the characters, yeah, it's just that would be it. It's a two-parter. It's very interesting. Let me think what else. See, the problem is it's like, you know, just being asked that, like, there's definitely like a lot that I'd be like, oh man, I can't believe I forgot to mention that one, and stuff that it's not coming to mind immediately. Like the one that came to mind was that Iokan, Though the Wind Cries, but besides that, I'm trying to think like, I can say some like dojin artists that I like. Well, Keita is like one of my favorite artists of all time. They do really nice like Toho nudes and stuff, and it's kind of the soft stuff. Is I do tend to like that stuff a lot. But yeah, but Keita hasn't really done like dojin, I don't think. Just more like art books. Same thing with like Nishiuri is an artist I really like that draws Suika a lot. In terms of H dojin, I'm trying to think. Oh, man, I'd have to look. My memory is so bad, and I'm so bad with remembering names. Oh. Yeah, I'm kind of bad with remembering names. So yeah, I'll have to get back to you on that. I might have to like look and see. There was an anime I quite liked that sort of had that concept. Kasserin Sins, reboot of Kasserin from the 70s. Pretty good anime. For reference, my mention of Kasserin was because you talk about true immortality being a curse of sorts. Yeah, and I mean, like, Negima's my favorite dojin, but I haven't really explored UQ Holder fully. Like, there's still a lot I haven't read, and I sort of let it slip when I was reading it. So that's something I need to get back to at some point. But that's all about like immortals. So let's see. We got our this, and we got our this, and then next we need need green circles. But we need 2 sets of green circles. So I'm just gonna copy this like twice more. Is that what I want to do? Yeah, and then I think I'll bring them to a different area to do the cutting. Let's see. Well, they don't have to be lined up, I guess. I don't even think these are lined up, are they? Alright, let's... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'll feed that in. Feed those in. And next we need our circles. We got circles. This might be a little bit messy, but I don't really care that much. So now we have green circles. We have our yellow circles, and we have our green stars. So we have everything we need to make 2 full belts of this shape. So that should be done relatively quickly. But yeah, let me just. So yeah, if I miss some of your stuff, commenting on it, like I'm just sorry about that. I'm just trying to like eat and finish this because once it's built and like starting to just build shapes, it's a little bit easier to just kind of sit and chat because we're also like kind of being productive, just waiting for shapes. I fear that mentioning which ones, any tags, might be a bit too revealing of my character though. Well, I mean, that's fine. You don't have to... I mean, I don't want to pressure you or anyone into revealing more about themselves than they want to, or anything like that. But I just want to make it clear though that there's no kink shaming here. I am open to accepting of kinks. I mean, as long as you're not like, you know, hurting people in reality against their consent, or you know, then yeah. I mean, especially if it's just like fictional like stuff, then I've seen and heard of pretty much everything at this point, and yeah, it doesn't really faze me that much. So I wouldn't be like whoa. I mean, I might be like whoa, but not like whoa. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned one of the tags that I like at my debut, I think. I kind of snuck it in there in my genres, my favorite genres. I threw in hypnosis They're not the worst, but I wouldn't go out of my way to say it, I suppose. Oh. I mean, yeah, like, people are variously, like, proud or less proud of their particular likes, and I guess I'm the same way, maybe. I'm trying to think of any that I mean, obviously I like Loli's and Loli Show and, Hypnosis and I mean, just in terms of, like, features and stuff, like, obviously I like the highs and glasses and animal traits and like BDSM stuff is pretty great. I like bondage and I like bondage. But yeah, like bondage and other stuff. I mean, without getting into too many details, because we probably shouldn't. Probably should try to rein it in just a little bit, maybe. But just to give a mention of a few that I particularly like. Let's figure this out. Wait. So I need... Wait a minute. How is this? This is... top... Alright. Okay, bottom layer is stars. 3 items a second, so we need 4 cutters. We need 4 cutters. Yeah, 1. Let me think. I think I can do it like... No, I can't. Let's see. Because this makes 2 full belts. Oops. Oh, that's what I do. I was trying to think of how I can balance it so it's... I think like that, and then... Because I only need half, because each of these will make a full belt. Let's rotate these. Let's see. Rotating that way. Rotating that way. Actually, let's do this. Let's bring them down. So you should have 2 full belts now. Kumiko, look closely at the swinging watch. That's the grand irony though. I'm kind of like, I think I'm naturally resistant to hypnosis, in a way though. Like, when I feel like I have too much of like, I have too much defiance a lot of the time. Like, you know, they'll be like, oh, you can't move, you know, your body is light. And then I'll just be like, wait, no, I have absolute power. Oh, I have absolute control. And then I'll just break out or something. I don't know. I just, I feel like whenever there's, a situation where I feel like I'm in some sort of trance or hypnotized, there's always a part of me that's just waiting there. That's just like, you know, you can just break out at any time. This is bullshit, right? And I'm just like, shut up, I'm trying to enjoy this this hypnosis MP3, shut up. And I'll just be like, come on, you know you can just break out of it. And I'm like, shut up. I was just like, watch, it says you can't move, right? Well, watch this. See, you moved. See, I was lying. For me, I really like cute characters, so that's what pulls me in. Yeah, I really like cute in general. Cute, and I mean, with or without like NSFW, I like cute just as is, just for being cute, and I also like it for like lewd cute is also very nice too. Biggest brat energy, yeah, it's kind of like that, except I'm like a brat to myself. Wait, let's. So we got this, and then, well, we need to basically do the same thing, except for the circles. So let's just change this to so we basically want this, except, oops. Oops. All right, we have I guess, yeah, we need to bring these down instead. Okay, we got all the stuff we need. Now we just need to stack it. So here's our stacker. We need to stack into... Let's see, so we need to stack... We need to stack the circles on top of one of these, and then a half circle on top of... Oh, we also need to rotate these. Hold on, what's... Oops. That's messed up. Okay, we got... There, we got the right... Now we got the right direction. So we just need to build this once, and then we should be... Let's see. 1.5 times a second, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 4, 8, 8. I think we need 8. Yeah, we need 8. And then let's see. 1. How are we feeding? Oh yeah, we want this same setup. So this is where we start saving. 2. Wait. Oops. Except we need 2 more like this. Oh, what? Oh. There, that's 8. Now I just need to make sure, okay, I need to put... Let's... Ah, this track is so good. I say it every time it comes on, I think. So we need these on the bottom, so... And then we need the circles. Okay, so we got part of the shape, and then now to finish it, we just need to we can just I think we can just copy this. Like that, like that, like that. Wait, we want... Oh, we want this on the... Alright. Crap. No, let's cancel that. We want... because we want these to feed into the we want this to feed into like that. Except how are we gonna... Wait, how far can these go? Oh, we can do it like that. So if we just... Yep, there's our completed shape. So then we just... Oh, I forgot one. Paste last blueprint. And then erase, 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 erase. I will look at chat in just a second. I just wanna get these going. All right, we got our first set of completed shapes, but one set is not enough. We want 2 sets. So we're gonna duplicate this and put it over here. Let's see. Yeah, let's just put it like right around here, I guess. It's gonna look a little bit spaghetti. That's okay. So I just feed that, and then where's the other set of circles? Up, and then output those. So yeah, this shows you how easy it is to build a second one once we have the first one all set. So then let's just feed this like that. Oops. Once I get this to the line, then I will let myself look at chat. Lemon and lime. Wait, I glanced at chat. Crap. Wait, that shouldn't be a bad thing. Crap. Hold on. 1 second. Almost. What do I need? No, why did it do that? Okay, and then that's one line. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then see, you can see our number climbing now. That we've started to accumulate the shapes. So we're gonna go. We're gonna jump this line, and then there we go. And then our rate meters should both say 12. So we got a 24. Look at that rise. That's going pretty fast. So now I can relax for a little bit because I'll get the rotator unlocked in no time. All right. Oh, there's a lot. Oh no, I'm sorry. Sounds pretty Mesugaki to me. Yeah, I really enjoyed Marian's breakdown of Mesugaki, Kusogaki, and Erogaki. Also, big moe moments are what I like. Sort of like when someone who seems intense lets out a cute noise. I live for those. Yeah, I don't know if I feel particularly intense. I'm not sure if that's I think the only time I'm like intense is like when someone knows this will sound full of myself, but when like someone knows how good I am at magic and they're across the table from me, I've been told I've been pretty intimidating. I don't try to be usually, depending on the situation. I mean, it's Moe Gap is my lifeblood. Yeah, Moe Gap is really good. I mean, Moe in general is a very interesting field of study. The moment it happens, my eyes close and have you been hiding this whole time? Yeah, I mean, you know, people have lots of different sides to them. Along those lines, I find Seiyu doing wildly different characters interesting and entertaining in a similar vein. Yeah, and yeah, it's interesting seeing how some Seiyus like can just sound completely different, and then others are just like, oh yeah, that's Tomokazu Sugita, definitely. Let's see, like the VSA, yeah. Although, I mean, that's not completely fair to Sugita, but I feel like I can really easily pick him out, like if I hear him. Can you give a specific example? Do you know Eris from Mushoku Tensei? Spaghetti is your main course while playing this game, so it's fine. I agree, man. Not lemon lime factory, delicious. Oh yeah, I do get flustered sometimes. I usually am fine. I feel like I'm pretty like level-headed, but sometimes I get just overloaded. And also like, you know, just the stream, I'm still not like complete. I mean, you know, give me like 3 or 4 more months, I'm sure I'll be like a lot more comfortable. I mean, it feels like I've been streaming for a long time by now, but it's really only been like, oh wow, we're already at 1 hour and 45. But it's really only been like, we're on week 8. So, and my first week wasn't even like a full week. It was 3 days worth. Was it 3 days? Yeah, 3 days worth. And then we're on week 8. So that's interesting. Well, the most important thing is she plays really hard into the tsundere stereotype. One of her other roles is a meek princess named Rulutia, basically the opposite personality of Eris. Yeah, who else does like Imae Asami is one that She does Vera and some others, and I really like her voice too. I think she does like a lot of interesting, very different voices sometimes. Because Vera can be kind of like a little bit crazy, the yandere type, but then she also does a very good like just sweet. Last gamer mode moment. Yeah, I had to get into the gamer mode moment a little bit. Although, yeah, we're unlocking these. We're doing this at a pretty good clip. So, and then we might even be able to reuse this for the next stuff. So, we'll see what the next thing is. I do want to build these, but honestly, like leveling up is a little bit more important right now because. I mean, this is already like pretty fast, and just the upgrades past that. I mean, this is just something to keep in mind that we want to build for the future. It's not actually that hard of a shape, to be honest. Like the shape we just did is probably like a little bit more complicated because it involved like stacking 3 times, and although this involves 3 different shapes, and we were just working with circles and stars. And this is stars, circles, and one corner square. Let's save. So yeah, well, we might just focus on the leveling up, and then yeah, just have these like talk breaks, and then yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's already an hour 45. I did say I didn't want to like go too long. Although I mean, I'm feeling I always enjoy like just chatting and having these more chill streams. I feel like I definitely like I haven't thought about doing like a just Zatsudan like with no game because I'm such a gamer nerd. I always like to be playing some game if I can. I mean, you know, we can just talk in this great, but like, hey. Look, we're talking and we got shapes and we got good music and you know, it's like it's a good backdrop, right? And I mean, obviously I can do just chatting with you guys without like playing a game, because I mean we've had like talks for like over an hour after I've been done streaming like the game specifically, but you know, just having a stream that's like, you know, solely just we're not playing a game. It might happen down the line, who knows? But usually it's not like more fatiguing for me to play a game in stream as opposed to just do a Zatsudan. It's kind of similarly fatiguing, maybe in like different ways. I don't know. We'll see. Tomokazu Sugita is a great VA and a really entertaining guy. Yeah, he is so cool. I love like some of my favorite roles of his. Well, obviously everyone knows Kyon, but also he does Drang in Granblue Fantasy. He's really good as Drang. Yeah, Drang is really nice. And then he also did Dr. Ver in Symphogear. I think that was like what, 2nd, 3rd, 4th season, like one of the later seasons. But yeah, he was the mad doctor, and it was really fun. That he's doing like this villain. Like yeah, I feel like he's not usually like a full on villain, but like in Symphony here, he's a straight up villain, and he's pretty crazy in that. I really liked seeing his expressiveness in Symphogear. There's something I love about the anthropology of anime and manga. There are really specific art concepts that really speak to me. Anthropology of anime and manga, huh? So, the study of, yeah, I mean, the study of humans and related to anime and manga, yeah. I'm trying to think what the anthropology of anime and manga would be. Cause like, it's, I don't know, maybe it technically falls under more like literature or analysis. I mean obviously it can still, like, you can study like the anthropology, like cultural aspects of anime and manga, or like the culture of the characters themselves. So like the internal anthropology kind of, you can look at characters from like an anthropological perspective, I guess. Yeah, so I do enjoy the pace. Chat can chat a bit, and you can come back to it when you get a moment. It's all good. Yeah, and feel free to just chat and let's just chill and hang out and have a good time. I might not go on forever tonight, but we're doing pretty good so far. I mean, look, we're already over halfway done with this level, so. As long as you're okay with us talking while you're focusing on the game for now, I'd say this is fine. Yeah, I'm totally fine with you guys talking, and if I have to play catch up, I mean that's fine. Feel free, and yeah, just don't hold back. A good book of that is the Moe Manifesto. I quite like him in Mushoku Tensei, mostly because of the role he plays as the main character. Huh? I've never heard of Mushoku Tensei. Oh. And this is a complete aside and has nothing to do with the VA talk, but I was reminded of the existence of like one of my favorite like indie bands, and just how good like their first album, and I mean their second album is good too, but the first album just really hit a lot of notes with me, and I saw it live in concert. But if you've ever heard of the Proto-Men, it's this really awesome indie band that's like kind of like rock opera, dystopian, like Orwellian, Mega Man interpretation, and it's like really intense and dramatic, and it has like an interesting sound to it, and all the songs are just really emotional, and the concert I went to of the Proto-Men concert I went to when I was like younger, like in undergrad, was just like, it blew me away. Like it was in like some dive bar, even like it was like in a really small locale, and honestly like there weren't even that many people there, but like they put on such an awesome show, and yeah, it was just amazing. And they've done like other tours. I kind of want to see what I haven't looked into what they're up to. Like heavy side of the Mega Man idea. Yeah. Like I mean, you know, Mega Man in general is kind of more lighthearted, but like I really like the really dramatic, heavy, like I don't know. There's something intense, like and just a tagline like "Hope rides alone." Like that's so cool. Like I would totally have a jacket that just has like "Hope rides alone" on the back. That would be so cool, actually. I wonder if I could get one. It's an isekai I actually quite like. Give it a try. It's really damn good. Huh? I'll check. You know what? I'll write that down. I actually prepared a notepad this time. Mushoku Tensei. Proto-Men sounds familiar, but I don't think I've heard any of their music. Any recommendations? Oh well, I mean they're basically like I said, like rock opera almost. It's an intense experience. Like it's almost like a musical. I mean, if you go into it like it's like it's a musical and you listen to it, it's basically like that because it's a cohesive story from like start to finish, like in the album. And I mean, Act 2 is kind of like the sequel, and I mean, yeah, it's basically like a musical, in a way, because like the stage, like when they perform on stage, like they're all in character and dressed up and directly conflicting, and you know, there's the guy in the Proto-Man helmet and the Mega Man helmet, and like it's an intense story, and yeah, I would just look, if you want to get inducted into Proto-Men, just search for Proto-Men Act 1, and Act 1 is the first album, and then they came out with a second album a while later, although I need to listen to that one more because it's not like ingrained in my brain as hard as Act 1 was, because Act 1 is very special from memories and stuff and associations. Oh, there we go. We got ourselves a 180 rotator. Pretty useful. Doesn't really enhance our capabilities because I mean, obviously it doesn't cost anything to put 2 rotators as opposed to just putting the one. So this is more just slight convenience and oh, hey. So we're gonna need this shape. So I guess we can't get away from making this shape now. But now we basically don't need... I'm trying to think how I could just repurpose this for... I would have to take out the cutters, and then I would have to turn this green into white. But I would basically have a belt of 12. Let's see, and I don't need the circles. Well, we need like half circles. So yeah, we'll figure it out in a second. I'm opening a new tab for later. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. And try to listen to the album from start to finish. And if you can like look up the lyrics just in case it's hard to understand at parts. I'm really bad at like listening to songs and hearing the correct lyrics. So it really helps having a the lyrics when I listen to songs. But I mean, the Proto Man is I know it well enough that I don't need like the lyrics, but it might help if it's the first time. But yeah, it's yeah, start from the beginning, and it's a really good experience. What I was saying about anime manga anthropology, there's works by Patrick W. Galbraith that really go in depth from culture across the board. Moe Manifesto is a series of interviews. Some really cool people who have and currently shaped the scene in general, from critics to creators to psychologists. It's a fun read. Huh. I will write that down as well. Moe Manifesto and Mushoku Tensei. Even though this is cooled down, it's the ramen is still really good. It has a really nice, like, I don't know. It's not as salty as I'm used to for like, but it's still salty enough, you know. It's, yeah, the ramen is very, and it has like a nice, like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. I don't have the words to describe like ramen in depth, I guess. Yeah, it's a good sign if the ramen is good cold. And it's definitely pretty good. Alright, let's see if we can't build this shape. We need a full star, we need half of a circle, and we need 1/4 of a square. So if we did one square and we cut it into 4 pieces, and we had like a full, let me think. If we cut, there's a way to cut. There's a quad cutter now that cuts into 4 parts, so we can use that to cut it into 4 different the 4 different square parts. This does 3 items a second, so. Does this mean it'll... Hold on. So if we combine these into one, so yeah, from one full belt of circle, we'll get 4 full belts of, right? Yeah, 1 full belt of circle makes 4 full belts of circle quarters. So yeah, it's actually really good. I'm pretty pleased. And it's not it's a relatively, like, this might be seen as a disadvantage, but in a way I kind of like it because it's a little bit smaller portion, I think, than a typical bowl wrap. Not like smaller by much, but I mean, it's only 220 calories for like the whole cup ramen, which I feel like is kind of low compared to what I see on like cup ramen and stuff. So it's probably at the very least better for you than some ramen. So we wanna. So wait, if we have 4. My brain is trying to process how to. Let's see. We wanna. So we have it's a little bit hard to do like the math. The book I'm currently looking at is Beautiful Fighting Girl by Tamaki Saito. I recommend that one as well. Oh, let me write that down too then. Beautiful Fighting Girl. Yeah, I might just try to figure out this and then let's see. So if we got 3, so 2 of these will make 2. I kind of just want to build this in a completely different place, though. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We don't need to construct this whole shape. We can just use these partial ones and find the right, like if you look at this one, right? This, compare it to this, and like it's basically the whole thing except with this extra square. So if we just cut the square out, we would have the whole shape. We would just need to figure out a good method to cut out 1/4, and then reassemble it, I guess. Because there's no easy way to just take out, like, pull out a corner. I think you're gonna have to gimmick it a little bit. Let's see. let's bring this out a little bit. So we just want to what would be the easiest way to do it? Well, if we cut it in half, and then we rotate this, and then we cut this in half. And then we rotate this. And then we combine these two again. And then yeah, so we have this is basically what we need to do. But we need to tile this, and let me think. This does 3 items a second, so it's well, let's put so let's no. Alright, so we got one. This should make one full. We can. All right, let's feed these down. Hold on. Wait. We need to do this, I think. And then one of these. Oops, we got some weird. Oh. So, alright, and then we got... Hold on, if this feeds at 3 a second, and then we cut it... we cut it again? So this needs to get junked. And then this needs to get... That needs to wait. Wait, no, that's the 180. Okay, now we have a stream of 3. Honestly, if we just... I think we might be inundating you with too many interesting things. I mean, that's just how things are. Like, there's too many interesting things in the world, I think. Wait, how is this even... Oh, because it's not cutting anything. I think there's so many interesting things in the world. So then we have... Alright, so we got our 3 per second. And then we need... And this is coming out at 3 per second. But we need to combine these. And if we do, we can do 2 to every 1. Like if we split, how is the best way to do this? Let me see. So we can... like that? Hold on, if I move this one over, and then I jumped this, And then what if I just brought this over here? Wait. Entertainment. Another one on community. Have you purchased official VTube merch before? Yeah, actually, I've. I think yeah, for the first time actually, I recently, when Ina came out with her package with like the giant takodachi and the hoodie and what was the last one? I think it was an acrylic thing. But the hoodie and the plushie, I got all three though. It was kind of pricey, but like I had to have the giant beanbag takodachi. That thing is just so cool, and it will be in like my living room forever. So I feel like it's a good investment. I think there's not enough room here. Hold on. If I don't have to put these in the same, cause they're combining like. Wait, I think I got this. Oh, this is a cool setup too. Like that? Let's see, something like this, I think. Wait, how am I gonna go beyond like this and go up? I feel like I need, yeah. Hold on, let's put this here. And then let's delete these, right? We're not. Okay. If my 3, 6, 9, 12, if my calculations are correct, then this setup right here should make us our shape at a full belt's worth. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And let's throw here. Throw this in the trash, and yep, we got a full. So that's getting a full belt of that shape. So we're part of the way done already. Like, we got a full belt of the shape we need. Now we just need to dye it purple and get the white star. So if I'm gonna try my best to make this neat so we can basically just tile it and make more of these. Let's see. Painter. Color shapes on the left input with yeah, we'll have the, okay, we'll have this feed like this. Let's see. Honestly, the double painters are kind of annoying. I might just use single painter. Because I can do a single painter setup pretty well. Because you just do that. And then yeah, you basically just need this. Let's see. Let's three, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And then we just need to get purple in here. So this is a nice compact, I think, setup. So this right here will feed, like, we just need to feed this shape into the top, or any shape that has this 3/4, because this shape doesn't matter. It could be anything, because we're cutting it out. Understandable. Knowledge is things to learn are so varied they can be overwhelming. To me, part of the fun is like control chaos, like shapes. Yeah, control chaos is nice. So I'm interested to see how the new Bales the new Rat VTuber does, because it did say she was like the born from chaos or embodiment of chaos. I mean, you know, being born from primordial chaos and touching true chaos, I feel like I can harmonize with that to an extent. So then let's feed these this way. Like that. And then we just have to feed... We need to feed purple, which means we need to mix... we need 6 color mixers. Did we just... We have a color mixer set up. Let's just use the color mixers we had here. Yeah. Except it's a different set of colors we need. Let's see, where do we put this? This goes... If we put it right here, it's maximally compact, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we just do that. And then we just need to feed red and blue into the top here. So basically, This is pretty modular. I like it. So basically we just need to put red and blue in here, and it'll make the red and blue, and it'll put so we just need this input and these two inputs, and then we can copy this whole thing, and we'll have as many of the purple that shape as we want. So now we just need to find a good source of red and blue. Alright, let's... Let's... Okay, and that's our purple thingy. Well, actually, let's use a storage. These storages are pretty cool. Like, they enable you to do some neat stuff. Basically, it'll continue, like, for example, it'll wait. Oh, if they can manage the lines in such a way as to they're basically, you can use them like a splitter that prioritizes the left side. See, like, it'll only output to the left, but if this gets blocked, it'll start outputting to the right. So yeah, you can use it for some neat things. Well, let's just start stocking up that shape for now. We don't really need to, but, well, we have a full line of this. 12? Yeah. So now we just need, we need 3 colors, and we need let me just copy one of my white setups. Yeah, like this one right here. Let's see. Dang, this looks intense. It's like limiting storage and proximity. Continue my... Impossible is merely a high investment achievement. Wait, I need to not read backwards, so I'm getting confused. Wait, wow, I missed a lot. Oh, Ina's my favorite of Hollow Myth, so I completely understand. Yeah, Ina's my favorite too, I think. Yeah, I mean, I love Gura and Ame, and yeah, but and Kali's great, and I mean all Halloween. I don't wanna, I feel like there's only, like, to a certain extent I can talk about my feelings, cause, like, I don't want to be negative. I don't want to be like a VTuber that, like, talks smack about other VTubers. So like, you know, I feel like I can't be I can't give my complete like candid opinion on like all VTubers ever, because I mean everyone's gonna have like, you know, some of their opinions that they'd rather just keep to themselves, right? But you know, at least I don't want to be a VTuber that's known as like, oh yeah, that's the VTuber that talks shit about other VTubers, and I don't know. I think it's just good practice. Let's see if we... Yeah, if we just... We'll just smack this down like right here. I mean, like, hey, so I said, yeah, I don't want drama, right? Like, and also I feel like there exists, without naming any names, I can't even think of any specific names anyway, so I'm definitely not naming any names. But like, you know, there are people out there that will just talk freely, and yeah, I don't want to be... It's fine to have opinions as long as you're not rude about it, but I suppose different people like just put yourself out there a bit more publicly. Yeah, I mean, I think that people are free to, you know, talk how they feel. You know, if they don't like an aspect of some VTuber, I don't think it's taboo to talk about that, I guess, or criticize. You know, like, I don't know. But like, I feel like I have a little bit different constraints than that, because, you know, I'm also like, these are kind of like my, almost in a way you could almost see them as like colleagues or coworkers in a way. But I mean, we're not like obviously working in the same, but just like, you know, yeah, it's hard to say. Like I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. Yeah, I just, you know, I think it's like courteous, you know, to not just be like, oh yeah, that VTuber, their design's crap, and they look dumb, and you know, their head's too small or something, you know. I don't want to be like that. Well, I mean, you know, like, people are free to, but like, you know, I feel like if I want to be friends, you know. I don't want to make enemies of other VTubers, so I feel like in order to do that, I should probably like not be completely candid about my opinions, especially if they're like kind of negative ones, you know. So, and also just be respectful, you know. You don't want to find out that like some other VTubers been criticizing you negatively publicly on like their streams or something, you know. That's just, I don't know. I mean, unless maybe they were doing like really fucked up shit, then, but at the same time, that's, you know, that's drama I don't want to get involved with at all. So, and then we want to paint these. What do we need for painting? Let's just copy our paint setup down here. Let's see. orient this? I guess I can do it like this. Wait. No, I want to do it like this. So... Alright, and then I just need to... Sharing a similar space does some with a general set of manners to people you may not know, but do overlap in a medium. So I can get the sort of coworker thought, y'all work in a similar area, so best to within reason, make an effort to be reasonable towards each other. Yeah, basically that's the kind of idea behind it, you know, like I feel like it's not my place to, I mean, I'm obviously free to have opinions, and, you know, like in private I might, tell people I'm close to, but that's just because, you know, I know it's between me and those people. But you know, when I'm streaming, I'm obviously it's not private. I'm broadcasting to the entire world. Like anyone can come in, you know. So in a way, I'm kind of like, you know, on my soapbox. So I don't want to be on my soapbox talking smack about people. Basically, that's what it comes down to. All right, I think we're almost set. We just need to combine these two shapes now. We have a good stacker set up already, I think. Let's use this. Wait. Where do we... Let's see, we'll put this down here, I guess. We don't need these. All right. Wait, we actually need to stack these in the right. We need to put the star on top of this shape. So we need to put the shape in back. And then we stretch this all. Oops, I lost it. We stretch this all the way here. And then we do that. And then we got a full belt. So then, yep, we just... Is it on the way? Yep. So there, voila. Voila. We have our thing. Yep, it matches perfectly. So we should have a full belt of that. So now if we want to make more, we just need to tile this, I guess. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Like, let's let's just go ahead and tile this 4 times. Because that'll make up a full belt. And then if we feed this here, so that's a whole belt going. Yeah, I'm gonna try to make 4 full belts. Let's see here. Yeah, this is to the point where it's getting pretty complicated. Let's put it 1 down. 3. Let's see. Wait. Like that, and then... Wait, no, that's... So like that, and then... So, like this, that should do 4 full belts, I think. Hey, I can respect it. At least you're not a V-tweeter. Yeah, I'm definitely like feeling a lot better about things now that I'm actually like, you know, regularly making content. Although I'm not making as much as I feel like I should. I want to fix this even though it doesn't matter. All right, we have our 4. So now we just need to do some duplication. We need to make this 4 times. Let's see. We will make that. Do we have enough room? Okay, we'll put one. We'll put one here, and then we'll put 2 over there, I think. yeah, the music. Well, it doesn't. They don't have to be lined up, I guess. I'll just put that one there. And then we'll do that. So now we need 4 more streams of these. Alright, and then we can throw that in there. Wait, why am I... Wait. Alright, we don't need that. So we got 4. Now we just need to load the paint. Oops, no, that's not what I want to do. Well, stop. Oh. And then... Alright, we got our red. We got our red. And then we got one more red. We gotta... Alright, now we gotta do blue. Where's the blue? Alright. One. All right, that's one blue. that's the second blue, and then this is the next one. I wish there was a feature that like automatically built tunnels underneath. No, no, stop. Oh, jeez. Have to. Like that. All right, we got our second set of. We got that 1, 2, 3, and then we got one more. Just one more, and then I'll let myself look at chat, and then be like, "Holy crap! There's so much." Let's see. Oh, I don't have to. Yeah. All right, we got. So now we just gotta feed this into the... We gotta feed this to the backside? Or no, to this. Hold on. One, two, and 3. So we are almost there. Now we just need to get more of these. I guess it's a little annoying because we have to do white, which is... Well, let's just... We're gonna come... This is easy because we don't have the whole shapes thing. So we're just gonna put, like... Wait. Something I see a lot in spheres within mediums. Attitudes, personalities, and actions. All very interesting stuff once you zoom in and examine it all. And watch it all. Yeah. I mean, that's like a lot of the motivation as to why I was interested in going into like psych in the first place. Psych and linguistics. I just really thought like people were probably one of the, you know, most interesting things. So I want to feed this here. Wait, I can just... So we have... Okay, Alright, we got green. I'm not putting him in the same, that might drive some people crazy. So I got green, green, and green. So now I need red. I very much value being a third party for that very reason. I feel like I'm being bad at keeping track of chat right now, because I really just wanna get this finished so we can just sit back and build and chat until Alright, we have red. There's red. And... Wait, we have red, and we're missing red here. Alright, so we have red, we have green, and now we just need blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I don't want it. No. That's one blue. Two blue. Let's jump this line. Stop it. Two blue. Oh, I'm so close. Oh, I'm doing the thing that I do in action games, which is not blink. Alright, and then the last one is... That's blue, and then this one. Wait, what? Blue, blue, red, blue, that's blue, wait. Did I get confused? Oh, I only need 3 blues. Okay. As for who I am, for sure is something I like doing raccoon things. I dig through a lot of places, and identity that's not important. I'm here to gaze more than exist. Yeah, I've always felt like kind of an observer. Even when I was young, like I always felt like I was kind of like an outsider, kind of like peeking in, and just kind of a little bit removed, I guess. I mean, I'd still try to relate to people. I wasn't like... Yeah, okay, so we got... Now we just need 2 more of these shapes. Oh, my... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're short like 1. Oh wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's... Where the heck is the... Oh, it's over here. Let's ignore that. Twelve items, 5 extra. Who I am, what I am, unimportant to scope what I can learn how things. Boy, and I'm really behind. There's a lot of chat already. I gotta hurry up. That's 3. I'm so close though. 3, and then this is the 4th one. Wait, why are some of those blue? I messed up a little bit, I think. That might have been some of the stuff I wasn't able to catch. No. Okay, I think we got... That's okay, we can... I think I got it. So now I got a full thing of white. Now, last thing I need to do is connect these whites to... Oh, we're actually almost already at 25. This is probably the last shape I'm doing tonight. I think I'm just gonna let things start accumulating. That's one. Two. And three. So we got 4 full things going. That's coming down. All right, we got more. We can look at my statistics. It'll be great. All right. Okay. So we just wait for that to populate a little bit, and let's see. Who I am, what I am, unimportant in the scope of what I can learn, how things work, or how people do things. As far as everyone else is concerned, I don't exist. Well, I mean, you know, as far as, I mean, you know, as far as a lot of people concerned, I don't exist, I guess. I mean, you know, like, really, it's what's important is whether you exist to yourself, I guess. Not in a bad way for sure. I can make connection and keep it. Nice to be able to pure experience, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think I understand. Like, less focused on your personal identity and more kind of the things you can learn and about, you know, other people or how things work, which aren't necessary. I mean, that's also like kind of part of your personality, but I guess I can see where you're not focused on your self-image as much. Downloaded the game OST, so nice. Yeah, the game OST is really good. I bought the game OST on Steam. Yeah, cause I already knew. Okay, I got a mildly controversial question. Although I can't remember if I asked this or not. Japanese dub versus English dub. Japanese dub, wait, why is this stopped? Because I messed this up. No, fuck off. Does that not reach? Hold on, wait, we don't need this. There, we have 4 full belts. This belt is not quite as full for some reason. Which is kind of weird because we have like a symmetrical setup and everything should be identical. So the fact that one's not being saturated is kind of weird. What would be the bottleneck? I'm so confused as to why this isn't this. That's so annoying. Why is this one line just not like our, this is 12 going in. Oh. Oh, this is so useful. Splitter variant of the balancer. One input and splits into two. Before we had to kind of like use this sort of setup, the bigger splitter, but now we can make more compact setups. Oh, this is the logo. The next thing to make is the logo. Japanese dub versus English dub. It depends on the game. Like I feel like Japanese dub doesn't automatically always win out. Although, like it really depends on the game and how good the voice acting is, or I guess also in the case of anime, like how good the well, anime. I mean, I typically like the original language. So, like for example. I don't know if Dark Souls has a Japanese dub, but like it's in English, and the English is really good, and it's in English even in like the Japanese. So it's like, yeah, you could try out the Japanese dub of that, but like it's not as like, I don't know. I feel like it's better to do the English, at least in Dark Souls case. Why is this? See, these are streaming right in, but these are getting stopped. Hold on, it's because I have less stars. But why do I have less stars? See, this is only outputting 9.5. So then this should be... This should match this roughly. This is definitely... It definitely has the right number of extractors. So it must be bottlenecked on the paint. Yeah, it's not fully making all the paint. Oh, 'cause oh, that's why. I don't know. See, like the finding out the bottom of this is kind of, it's because this extractor is not fully. So because of that, yeah. But now it should be fine. That was the reason why we were. So now this is full, so this should output a full belt, and then. Oh yeah, let's look at our... So yeah, this shows us our... We went from... This was just having one, and then we went 2, 3, 4. And we're almost at the top here. So we should have 48 per second if we have 4 full belts. Information's very hard to keep track of in this tiny brain of mine. Oh, yeah, information's so hard for me to keep track of sometimes, and like stuff that I learned is like I don't remember. Oh, it's already been 3 hours. Oh. As for dubs, depends on what the enjoyment I get from each, but usually JP dub. Japanese original, but select few English dubs are really well done. Not many though. Cowboy Bebop is one that's a quality choice for me. Sailor Moon is example one that I enjoy for the issues. Oh, you know, I like Dragon Ball Z dubbed, like the original Ocean dub. Like I remember the exact way things were said and stuff. The particular cadence and it's very nostalgic for me because it was just, I don't know, there's something nice about it, like the over 9,000 quote and all of this stuff. And yeah, let's see. I've gotten into the habit of switching to it in any possible case when playing games or watching alone. Mostly regardless of what people think of either dubbing. I mean, if you like dub, like there's no problem with that. Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, some people like to take the war on dubs versus subs really seriously, and I mean, I'm pretty much always like subs. And I mean, I'll go with like Japanese. Wait, Japanese dub? Yeah, but whether dubs or subtitles, like I'll typically go with either the original language choice or the Japanese. Sometimes, you know. I sort of like this progression that advocates you to rip down and just restart. Yeah, I mean, it says like you shouldn't break down all your stuff because you should reuse your stuff. But I mean, breaking it down is, I mean, it's good to have some stuff that's already pre-built because as you can see, like I can just copy like this setup, and even though it's not being used right now, like there's no blueprint books, so you kind of just have to have the blueprints like elsewhere on the map. And like this is nice because now I have the blueprints for like a whole full belt's worth. So if I really want to like have 2 full lines of this, if I wanted to like make a whole second one, it wouldn't be that as much trouble. It's really just a matter of copying the things and then connecting the right stuff. And then I could double my output because yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of these. See? Although, see, it's not really worth it to upgrade just one, I feel like, because it's gonna make the other ones unbalanced. Because right now it's like, you know, perfectly balanced. But if you raise the speed of the belts, then the other stuff is not gonna, it lags behind. So you need to kind of increase them all at the same time, I feel like. I believe there are Japanese translation notes to the Souls games which add a bit of a different context, but they seem to all be streamlined into English purposely. Yeah, I feel like it's really suited. Like, you know, like the voice actors are. I mean, it's cause they're not voice actors, right? It's more like the people, the actors. They're more like just actors. I don't know. Like that's the one thing I kind of like about English dubs is it feels like it's like the same 3 people. Like that might be a negative stereotype, but like you know, it like there's so many like there's so many like voice actors and amateur voice actors and people out there with interesting voices, but they always default to like the same like 3 or 4 people, you know, like I mean, yeah, you get a lot of like repeats for like Japanese seiyus and stuff, but and I'm not as familiar with like English dubs VAs, but every time I hear them, it always seems to be like the same like few people, very small set, I feel, for most of the time. The way you're trying to decipher the issue reminds me of doing programming. Well, I feel like this is the sort of game that like is good. Like a programmer would definitely like understand this game, and I feel like programming concepts would help. I mean later when you're trying to build the make anything machine, you're definitely gonna need like programming concepts because I mean there's like input and output and virtual machines and logic gates and, you know, like all that fun stuff and wires. So yeah, like I'm probably gonna need to brush up on my programming if I want to like actually make the Make Anything machine. Actually, I should specify that I meant Japanese dub. I'm a bit of a purist when it comes to that sort of thing. Japanese dub. Are you saying that like Japanese dubs as opposed to like English subtitles? Like, so like, I don't know, because people usually construe it as like what, dubs versus subs, right? But you're specifically saying like Japanese dub versus English dub, which seems to imply that like it's not just about the subs versus dubs. It's specifically like the language choice, I guess. Matthew Mercer is top tier though, based Leon S. Kennedy. Yeah, I feel like Matthew Mercer is not one of the usual suspects when it comes to like the same VAs that do everything in English. Completely fair. English dubs are sort of oversaturated with the same VAs. See, and it's kind of funny too because like I was actually like when I was like really young, I had friends that were like amateur voice actors even, and that was back in the days where like before YouTube and you know back in my day, but you know back when it was actually like people I think were still like copying VHSs and stuff to get like fan subs and like hard fan subs and stuff, and people were doing fan dubbing too, doing like small clips or even like longer projects, and there were I definitely knew some amateur voice actors that specifically like were doing stuff related to that and even like going to cons and stuff. It was interesting times. Johnny Young Bosch. I'm just too lazy to pay attention to subtitles, especially if I'm doing chores or something while washing. English dub is easier to pay attention to. Yeah, that's definitely a consideration. Like, I take it for kind of granted. Like, honestly, like even if I'm looking away, I'll basically understand at least the gist. My Japanese is decently well. It's not well enough that I'm comfortable like going without subtitles altogether, but I can make do without subtitles, like looking away or only glancing once in a while, and because I'll get most of it. Matthew Mercer has a few roles, but he's not someone that's everywhere. Johnny Young Bosch is. Yeah, Johnny Young Bosch. Japanese dubs with English subs. I specify it weirdly. Generally, though, I try to pay attention to what's being said, since translations can be off. Yeah, I mean, that's why I like the original like language. So like in Dark Souls, the original language is like English, even though it's a Japanese game, because they designed it in English, right? But like if and I think games that were like, you know, original language is English and then they came out with like a Japanese dub later, like that's like, for example, one that came to mind recently is Death Stranding, right? Like I've watched some other VTubers play Death Stranding, and it's so weird listening to the Japanese dubbed. I mean, it's funny too, cause Norman Reedus, the voice actor for Norman Reedus in Japanese is the same voice actor for Genichiro in Sekiro, you know, the guy with yeah, that one guy that cut off your arm in the beginning of the game. But yeah, Genichiro, like they're the same voice actor in Japanese, so I can't not hear Genichiro when I hear Norman Reedus in Japanese. But like, see, that's the thing. Like I feel like I have to play in like English language for Death Stranding, because it's it's Norman Reedus voice acting Norman Reedus. How can you find someone who's more suited to voice act Norman Reedus than Norman Reedus, right? Like, and the same goes with like the other people playing like Mads Mikkelsen and other stuff. Like you can do the Japanese dub, but yeah, if you want, and if Japanese is your native language too, but it's like you're not being more accurate or more true to the content material by doing the Japanese dub. In like the case of Death Stranding, because like you can't get more accurate than Norman Reedus playing Norman Reedus. I really like Norman Reedus. One of my favorite movies is The Boondock Saints, and yeah, I know Norman Reedus all the way from that, so I can't help but like see him from back then, and that's I think a lot of the reason why I liked Death Stranding is because Norman Reedus is hot. I played Death Stranding in Japanese. It was pretty decent, but yeah, it was somewhat weird. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I can't. I love Norman Reedus' voice, and I can't not like listen to it. You know, if it's the option, like, I mean, Japanese voices are cool and all, but like, you know, I actually listen to more like Japanese VAs and in media content. I think oftentimes So opportunities where it's like, you know, the English is actually good, like you have Norman Reedus, right? It'd be funny. They should release another Death Stranding, except Norman Reedus is voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. Like redub, but like with all the same VAs doing everything. I will play Cyberpunk 2077 in Japanese for Keanu Reeves in Japanese. Yeah, that's. I wonder how he's like it. That's kind of funny. Like I'm not as like committed to Keanu Reeves as I am like Norman Reedus. Like I could see playing Cyberpunk 2077 in Japanese, but like Cyberpunk seems like just jank incarnate. So like making it a little jankier by having Keanu Reeves voiced by not Keanu Reeves is probably okay. In that case, my problem is that I'm not very familiar with a lot of English celebrities. Yeah, well, I'm honestly not either. Like, I know some. I know, like, the big ones, and at least some of them by name, but I don't really know, like, what they're known for or anything like that. We can upgrade almost all of these together. And I think, like, the next thing that they want us to build after this for the upgrade, the tier 7, is gonna be this icon. So it should this is a deceptively difficult shape though, because look, this is why it's deceptive. It's a little trick. You have to figure out. I haven't figured out the trick, and I have to think about it. And maybe next time if we do another shapes Zatsudan, we can go me figuring out the logo. But see, the trick about the logo is, you notice that it's the lower layer is this shape, and then the upper layer is this quadrant as a square. The problem being is that normally if you take this shape and then you put it in a stacker if you try to stack this square on top of this shape, it won't make the logo. It'll make this with the full size square. Cause if there's nothing underneath a shape that's being combined, it just goes to like the lowest layer. So I basically have to like kind of do a little trick and like combine it in a couple different ways in order to get that small piece in the right spot without it just kind of like falling through, I guess you could say. I get that. You can translate certainly, but sometimes you have personalities that are so strong that redubbing it loses a lot of the performance. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, that's what I feel about a lot of the English dubs compared to like the Japanese dub. It's like, I feel like a lot of times the Japanese dub is really good, and the iconic emotions and they just hit the character like perfectly. So hearing someone else trying to do it in a different language and it just feels like off to me, you know. And I think that's the reason why it's like this. It's like in reverse for Death Stranding. Like it'd be weird for me to deal with like Norman Reedus not being voiced by Norman Reedus in a game where I know that's the option. Maybe we'll randomly like play Death Stranding on here. I might have to restart it if I actually were to play. It's kind of boring though. I think as a spectator game possibly. It's more about the atmosphere and the kind of feelings you get when you're just like delivering, and I don't know. It's a very interesting game. I really like it. If you saw like a while back, I did this like 25 video game meme, and I put Death Stranding on there. Hold on. Yeah, I put Death Stranding on the 25 game meme thing as it was under game that people don't like that you liked, and then there was another one that like game you like that or game it was the game that you like that other people don't like, and the game that you don't like that other people like. And the game that I liked that I think a lot of people kind of had issue with is Death Stranding. It was definitely divisive, right? And just FYI, the game that I put as the game that I don't like that everyone likes is Terraria, because it's just it's too itty bitty and small and kind of like finicky. I don't know. I don't like how small everything is, and it just it's very uncomfortable to me. I think I've mentioned this on stream before, but Noita almost gets to that point, but the items are bigger, and it's overall a bigger, so it doesn't feel as like scrunched, you know? Exciting. I enjoy Death Stranding streams. Oh, well, I mean, if my snugs are clamoring for it or interested, I mean, that definitely makes it put it more on the table. And I mean, yeah, I am interested in appealing to people, but like, you know, it's if the people that I already have are interested, then I mean, that's good enough for me, right? Like, I'll definitely consider it if I wanted to revisit Death Stranding and kind of replay it. We will be playing it in English, though I will warn you. Even though I've already played through a good chunk of it, like I would probably play it in English. Yeah, yeah. Death Stranding is just I see. I don't know. Like I am like part of the way through it, and I mean I could pick it up. It's not like a Metroidvania. I feel like I have the capability to pick it back up. It wouldn't be that hard, I think, to kind of get my bearings again, but it'd be kind of weird to like start a Death Stranding stream like already like part ways into the game, like especially, you know, because I think a lot of people like watch, you know, VTubers to experience games that they might have been interested in or wanted to play, but like not. So like if someone's like, oh yeah, Kumiko's doing Death Stranding, and then like, oh wait, but I can't watch it from the beginning. There, you know, she's starting it like partway through. Like I don't know, that I feel like that at least that I would kind of want to start it from the beginning, perhaps, just so I'd have like the whole thing streamed if I was gonna do it. I wanted to give it a try for a while, as I do with a lot of games. I've only seen a few VTuber clips, but never a full stream. Still, I give it a watch if you're playing it. Oh, hi David Game, welcome. Yeah, as for Death Stranding, like, it's, I think it'd probably be better for like something like a Zatsudan stream, I guess, cause it is a lot of like atmosphere and kind of ambience and the feel of delivering in post-apocalyptic world, you know, and I don't know, it gives me some feelings, because I actually worked as a delivery driver before. I spent a decent amount of time in college like working delivery. It pays pretty well, right? Like because of tips and everything. but and also like I like driving, so it worked pretty well for me for a chunk of my time, I guess. Best VTuber software. Yeah, I use VTube Studio. VTube Studio is very nice. I remember when it was like it hadn't even come out yet, and I saw like demos of people talking about it, and I was really excited about it, and I was like, oh man, I hope this doesn't become vaporware. And it did. It came out, and now I think it's probably one of the most used VTuber software in, at least for NA. Maybe even JP is starting to get more use, but definitely for like NA crowd, I think it's probably like the, because its main language is English, and it supports in English, so it's very accessible compared to like Japanese programs, I feel. And it's also very featured, and it works very well. So, and it seems like riggers and live 2D modelers are aware of it. So, I mean, because you know, my modeler asked me if I was using like VTube Studio or something else, you know. V Magic Mirror? I've never heard of V Magic Mirror before though. So yeah, I can't really comment on that one. I don't really know other, like, I honestly don't know like other software much besides VTube Studio. I mean there's like Wakaru on Steam. I think it's a free one. I messed around with that a little bit, and there are some others, but like VTube Studio is probably the easiest, is most accessible for an English crowd. The rigging process is a little bit different. I think it's not so much like the rigging, it's more kind of like the finishing, like the kind of like the kind of near the end of stuff. Like, I think the basic rigging stuff is the same. It's just, how do I put it? Because VTube Studio versus other software, I think handles things just a little differently, but like, I mean, at its core, it's still like live 2D, so I think it's gonna be pretty similar either way. It's more so like, I think yeah, particular formatting of like the files, I think, and maybe I'm not sure. I would have to look into that to find out the exact details. It's free or not. VTube Studio is free to try, and I think it's free to use for like to a certain point. But if you're like doing commercial or whatever, I think they ask you to buy it, or it might be a watermark if you try to stream without being paid. I'm not really sure. I mean, it's not that expensive. It's like less than $20, I think. For the full featured one, that I don't have to worry about, like, even if I monetize, it should be fine, right? I think it's, if there's like the basic, and then there's like the pro, and then I think there's like a super pro, but after that, if you're like making like the big bucks, but this should serve my purposes even like well after I ever monetize, if I do, or when I do, or whatever. I should still be fine with using my VTube Studio. I don't think I have to like upgrade anything, so. Yeah, $15, so it's not too bad. How many GPU, CPU, RAM required? I don't know exactly like the minimum requirements, because that's a complicated question too, because like, it also depends on the game that you're running at the same time, right? Like I don't think you need like a super strong computer to run just like VTube Studio. But it's a matter of running VTube Studio and OBS and the game you're running and stuff like that. Which makes it a lot more difficult and more intensive. I don't think it takes up like that much CPU or GPU, so So like I haven't noticed like a huge drop compared to like when I'm not using it or anything, like performance changes. So maybe it's not too bad. Yeah, that's probably the best way to figure it out, is to just try it. Because they do have the free version that you can just try, and that should be able to to test it, you know. Valorant? Oh, what is that's like a shooter, right? I'm not really that familiar with Valorant. Let's see. Oh, we actually went like, I said, oh no, maybe I'll just do like a 2-hour stream or a little less, and we're almost at 4 hours already. Time flies when you're making shape factories and having fun talking and chatting. I really enjoyed this stream. Unholy love child of Overwatch and CS:GO. Oh jeez. That sounds interesting. I'm not really, FPSs are not really like my forte, and not really a major interest for me, I think. I usually get tired of FPSs like relatively quickly, although I've tried to get into like Overwatch and some others in the past. I've played some like Apex, and I was getting pretty into Apex for a little while, and trying to get good a little bit, but yeah, my interest kind of wanes for FPSs, and I don't really play them regularly. Yeah, I enjoy. Yeah, I've been enjoying these streams. Although I think I'm probably gonna wrap it up in a second. Like, let's see where we are shapes wise. All right, so we got. See, I'll upgrade these all together. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we just need. Yeah, we're gonna be constantly needing these to upgrade. Eventually, these like go infinite. I think. There's like this shape, and I think maybe 1 or 2 more. There's a cool one. It looks like a rocket ship. But yeah, this is tier. After this, there's like 1 or 2 more shapes, and then it just requires more and more of those in order to upgrade. So that's why, like, you know, just having this is good, because I'm gonna be needing this for like the rest of the game pretty much. As I upgrade things further. How are we doing? We upgraded all the. So now we're at 14. Yeah, we doubled our. See, that's what happened when we upgraded. We just got that nice jump. From 48 to 55, I guess. It's pretty satisfying. Wait. These lines are a little bit undersaturated. Oh well, close enough. I'm not gonna fix it. Yeah, fully balancing things is kind of close enough. Oh, see, wires and quad painter is the next thing to unlock. See, wires is when it starts getting more like programmy, you know, and then you get all like the virtual processing stuff, and yeah. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I mean, especially since I was feeling kind of like and kind of frazzled and burnt out at the start of it, but streaming always seems to perk me up. Like I'm regularly kind of surprised about that, honestly. It's pretty nice though, especially since, like, you know, I can have like even a full day and kind of have streaming at the end of it, and then kind of relax and chill out for a little while before eventually going to bed after after the stream, you know, as I wind down. So it's a good way to end my days, I feel, for the 4 days that we stream besides Saturday. Yeah, and it's been good trends. I mean, I do enjoy the times that I have off too. I think I hit a sweet spot, right? Because I look forward to my streams, and I also look forward to my time not streaming. So I'm just looking forward to all my times. It's always nice to see you perk up a bit, but also relaxing. It's a groovy mix. Oh, I'm glad. Yeah, it's been. I mean, and it's definitely like, in partial thanks to, well, maybe more than partial, but yeah, and thanks to you guys, my snugs. I'm glad that you've been able to make it to my streams, and that it's something you look forward to, and it's something you've been taking time out of your days to come in and interact with me, and I really appreciate it from like the bottom of my heart. Yeah, I try to be like, I know I'm kind of like the mellow type, and I'm kind of low energy compared to some streamers, but you know, I feel like I still have the potential to be kind of enthusiastic at times. I'm not like, I don't know, I don't have like the crazy reactions to stuff. Like, I'm kind of like low key, or you know, like I was just watching like Korone do some reactions, and you know, she'd like playing baseball and she'd miss, and she'd just be like, "Wah!" Like she would just go crazy for a little bit, you know. And it's just like, man, I just kind of go, or like what, or you know, like you're familiar with my various tics by now, to a certain extent, you know. But like, yeah, I don't have like the crazy like what. I mean, I told you some of the stories, like when in situations where I probably had plenty of reason to freak out. I just kind of switched to like I just switched to the calm and collected mode, and I'm just like, okay, what do we got here? I'm being held by gunpoint. What now? just do what you gotta do, you know? Or hey, like I'm going 70 on the freeway, and now I can't see anything because my hood has hit my windshield, and I guess I better pull over, right? Hatsumi desu. Yokoso. Oh, hi, Miruku. Yokoso. Konban. Wait. 今何時だと日本にkonnichiwa. Yeah, it's afternoon in Japan, so you have a very unique flow to your streams as opposed to others, and it's something that definitely brings me back. Was I late, Nieko? Yeah, you were kind of late. I'm honestly like probably just about wrapping up. I just chatting a little bit more. We've pretty much done all the shapes building that we were gonna do for today. We got this nice line of purple shapes. I can show it off a little bit. So we got all of this stuff. Basically, is it really all of this? No, this is. We built all of this and this today, and this too. Like everything in this quadrant was built today. So we did a pretty good stuff, and yeah, this is like endgame stuff. So we just need more of these and a constant supply. So we don't. This is gonna stay here for the rest of the game, pretty much. Damn, was in VR. Yeah, sorry. There will be the VOD though, if you wanna catch what what we were talking about. We talked about a variety of things. VAs and dubbing and I forget already. I'm kind of getting tired at this point. So, yeah, I think I'll probably just wrap it up in a few more minutes. Actually, we can. It's hard to stop. Actually, let's go to Zatsudan. We can keep the shapes music running in the background. Since we're not really doing stuff with the game anymore, so we'll just go back to this and as we wind down. But yeah, this makes such good this would make such good stream music too. And it's part of the reason why I kind of wanted to contact the composer who made the music for this game and see if they'd be interested in making me a couple tracks. Cause completely custom music would be good. Cause I'm just using free to use music from Dova-Syndrome for my main stream music. But if I had my own custom music that was just mine, that would be pretty cool. It's just, that's something I'm considering down the line. Cause pricey and stuff, and I do like the music that I picked out. I think it's pretty chill, my kind of lo-fi beats and my upbeat intro. And honestly, it's funny because I'll encounter some other VTubers using some of the same stuff. I think I heard Fubuki using one of my lo-fi sort of songs before in her ASMR stream or something along those lines. And then Randon I've heard use. I mean he uses stuff from the same artist that I do, Shadow. But we use different tracks. Although I've heard Randon use one or two tracks that I've used before. So it's interesting, but I mean I don't mind that if other people obviously I don't have total claim to it, but it'd be nice if I had my own custom music, and especially if it was this high quality, right? And I feel I don't know, this artist would probably be this composer would probably be pretty good at capturing vibes, I guess. So if I told them what my favorite, if I were to contact them, I would basically tell them, how I found their music, and tell them that I tell them what my favorite tracks are, from Shapes, and then propose the idea of if I could hire them to do a couple songs for me, and then also say this is my vibe, or just kind of give a brief I try to make very, very comprehensive intros, so people are on the right page, I guess. Maybe that's why I was lucky to work with my artists and stuff, that I had a good intro letter. I don't know. I try to communicate well, and I think I do a decent job at it, so. Anyway, yeah, so I think I'm gonna end the stream now. Thank you all for coming. Sorry that you came when we were just about to end, Nieko. Thank you for coming though. I still appreciate you dropping in. And yeah, please check out the VOD if you're interested. And besides that, we'll be streaming again tomorrow, same time. So yeah, yeah, we've been streaming for about 4 hours now. So same time tomorrow, but 4 hours. So 20 hours from now we'll be streaming again, and we'll be doing magic drafts then. I'm pretty sure. I think I'm down for do more magic. So yeah, that should be interesting. So much for a short stream, I suppose. It was still a great time. Yeah, time does fly. I was just I felt like I just chatted about a couple things and made a little bit shapes, and I'm like, wow, it's almost 2 hours already. I'm gonna blow past my estimate. But I swear, one of these days I'm gonna have a short-ish stream, and we'll see. We'll see. Still, I appreciate it. I mean, I think that's a good sign that time flies. I mean, it's better that than oh, time dragged on so long in that stream, right? Like, that never happens. Time always seems to go by at a really good clip when I'm streaming. So, anyway, yeah. So thank you all for coming. Sorry. Thank you all for coming, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, so we're gonna be ending now. So yeah, goodbye. Thank you. See you next time. Thank you, Vending Machine and Badman and Racklad, or maybe I should call you Raccoondius. And Nieko and Miruku. I'm sorry I can't read the first name. I see Ocha, but Miruku. Yeah, thank you for coming. 配信来てくれてありがとうございます。and David Game and anyone else. Hot Soup, although I think Hot Soup left by now, and Sala Cavallini, if Sala Cavallini is still around, but yeah. Alright, well, I'll call you either then. Anyway, bye bye, take care, thank you for coming. Bye bye.